It's our first day here in San Francisco and it is cold. It is only 54, it's like foggy, it's light rain out here, but the good thing about it is our view. Here's our view getting into the truck. Pacific Ocean is right there. As a matter of fact, this RV resort is so close to the ocean, there used to be 20 sites there that caved into the ocean. We're finally loaded into the truck. It's 12:46 p.m. We're definitely feeling a little bit of jet lag, even though we're not traveling by jet. We're off to get some bagels, hopefully. And I don't know what we're doing today. I'm hoping that this sea fog is not covering the entire city. It's definitely not that comfortable outside, but it could be worse, I guess. So hopefully we'll adapt to it if it is covered. And what did you guys see right out our living room window?
And we were looking out the window and we saw 2 whales.
That's incredible. Who would think you could ever say I saw 2 whales from my living room window, right?
Sitting on my couch.
Not only is it freezing cold here because of the fog and the mist and no sun, but it's windy. We are walking to get our bagels now. And we're hoping for egg bagels. We called ahead. They said they had 8 or 9 left, right? So that was quite a autism, celiac disease type situation. We went to a bagel shop, so obviously we're not expecting to get something gluten-free, but we were telling her if she would take anything. They had a whole Subway type setup of vegetables and different things like the Subway does when you walk in to order a sandwich. You have it all on the line. And so we told her that would do, and then she starts trying to type it in but couldn't find out a way. So then she offers, finally after going back and forth, and you can't hear because the plexiglass, she then offers an omelet. They have a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel omelet, and we thought she's probably not going to do that. It's $7.40 for a child.
Who we told you is disabled.
Who we told you has autism and she can't speak, and that's why it's taking us longer to decide, and we're going back and forth. It's turning into a situation, and so she ends up...
it's a disease and not a preference.
Right, it's not even like it's a preference or a fad that we're doing, and so we go back and forth. We finally decide on the bacon, egg, and cheese omelet. They still charge us full price with no bagel, and just no care in the world to try to accommodate whatsoever.
It's just the point.
It's just the point. Like, you think after we told you, you would try to help, but still no. Here's Malia's $8 breakfast, so minus a big part of it, which was the bagel. We should have just asked for the bagel separately anyway, but hey. There you go. It's got bacon, it's got hot sauce.
She'll only eat eggs if it has hot sauce on it.
Yeah,
that's the
true.
only way.
At least the bagels look good for $5 a bagel, right? Wow, buddy, that is mega cream cheese. You better eat that all. It was very expensive. Malia's eating all of her food. Right now, we're using Google to get to Google. Malia's a little upset right now. We think she needs to use the bathroom. Hopefully Google has bathrooms. The temperature has gone up about 16 degrees. So we found a Krispy Kreme, which we don't find often, and it was the first drive-through our truck didn't fit in. As I went around the corner, we were inches from the yellow poles that they put in, and our truck tire front passenger went over the curb and fell down onto the other side, and it was soft mud over there, and there was an electrical box that we were almost about ready to run over. So I had to reverse back over the curb without hitting a yellow pole that was on this side, and it was pretty tough. But we did get the donuts, so that's good. And we are back at Google. Krispy Kreme was right around the corner. And we noticed a street here on Google's property that's full of very old RVs. Every single one of them is at least 10 years or older. So we're gonna show you that. Right out Manda's window is a Google sign. Right over here is the street full of RVs. And what's really odd is they go down both sides of the street. Amanda thinks maybe there are employees that are allowed to do this. I don't know if this is a city street or not, and if it goes against ordinance rules. But there was even a truck camper that had a little like campsite set up behind it. Did I already pass that one? Yeah. Not sure why Google has a street full of RVs, but that's kind of interesting. Google seems to own almost every building around here. Right there is where they tell visitors to go, but there's really nothing up there. We've been driving around these streets and almost every building probably wasn't Google before, was bought out by Google. They own like a town of their own here. We found some more Google bikes and it looks like these are unattended. They say Google right on them and there are no locks or anything. You're probably not going to mess with Google and take those bikes because they probably will find you somehow.
So I was in the mood for a bagel yesterday and Google sent me a free bagel coupon. So yeah, I'm not going to test the bike theory.
Google knows we're here right now. They know we're here.
They do because they helped us get here.
I know, they know who we are.
And they know all your name. And Google knows because of their name.
Oh, here they are.
And Google's calling.
For real? Hello, Google. Google, hello.
We just ate our donuts here at the Google Visitor Center. It looks like nothing's open, probably due to the pandemic. We did Google if you can walk around here or what you can do, and this is what it says. I'll go ahead and do the Google right now.
According to CNBC, the company doesn't run tours. Google also has a visitor center at 1981 Landings Drive in Mountain View, but it's not accessible to the public without a Google escort. You can walk the beautiful campus with green space, public art and statues, and self-driving cars. While there are no official tours and most buildings are only open to employees, Googleplex is a must-see for techies and pop culture lovers.
You can walk the complex according to 2 different sources there. I can't get the other one to load, but it was WikiHow, and it said you could also walk around the complex. Aubrey's getting Isaac out of his car seat and we're heading in to walk around Google. We're officially on the Google complex. We just spoke to someone who works for Google and he actually gave us the directions to the main Google complex. We are in one of the courtyards of Google here and they have this dinosaur. She said it actually came with the building and it's something to do with the company before with Jurassic Park. And Aubrey was really intrigued by the volleyball courts where they can come play volleyball when they're working. We're about halfway through the Google complex. Everybody's been very nice, even security, and we just found this really cool guy right here. Mr. Android himself eating apple pie. Aubrey and I were talking about how we like how they make the tree planters all different Google colors. Welcome to Google.
Hi.
Welcome to Google, Isaac.
I'm a Google sign. I made a Google sign.
This is Google's lunch area. It's a really nice area. There's not many people here because it's their first day back to work and that was optional, right, Aubrey?
Yeah.
And we're almost back to the truck, I think. They even have a garden area where they can come relax. Looks like you're kind of out in the woods in a way if you don't look backwards or forwards. This is really nice. It would be nice to be working and come out here and relax, right? We're back at the truck now. That concludes our Google tour. That was cool. We are at the Apple store, but we're not at any regular Apple store. We are at the Apple World headquarters store. So we're walking around the Apple store, right, Malia? You have an Apple. That's what you use for your speech device. What do you think of this place? We're just walking around here outside, checking things out. This isn't like Google. They don't allow you to walk around the campus. The closest you can get to the campus and the world headquarters, I think, is here at the Apple store. But we'll find out. We'll walk down this way. It's a really fancy looking store. There's empty retail here at the Apple Visitor Center. Kind of weird. Hello. You're in the secret underground Apple Valley. The Apple Valley Tunnel connects to the world headquarters.
Yeah, definitely underground.
Yeah?
And I don't know what that button does.
That brings you into the secret world Apple headquarters. We have been to the basement in the underground tunnels here at Apple. First floor is cafe and the store. And now we're at the roof. It's pretty cool up here, guys. Oh, there it is. There's the infinite loop. That's the infinite loop, buddy. That's the Apple headquarters. And the mountains are in the background. You couldn't even see it from down bottom. We drove over here to Intel to check out the museum and the experience, but it's still closed. A lot of stuff like this is closed from the pandemic still, so it's unfortunate. We were here 10 years ago and we didn't get a chance to go on the tour, and I thought we could now, but no go. But here it is, Intel, and there's the whole entire building and factory where they make all the computer chips. We now know why it's so cold where we're at. We're in like this little bubble of weather. I think it's called a microclimate. And I'm going to show you in front of us. It's sunny right now and probably 75 where we're at, but we're getting closer to our RV, and And I'm gonna flip the camera around here and show you what it looks like as we're approaching, how thick the sea fog actually is. It looks like it goes for like almost 100 miles outward across the San Francisco Bay. So there it is. We're getting really close to it. It's sunny, it's beautiful right here. It feels perfect. But as soon as you cross into this fog, it drops a good 15 to 20 degrees, and it's misting, it's damp, it's cold, it's windy. It's just like a whole different, it's like warping into Seattle. And we'll be in it here shortly. So today we've been to Google, we've been to Apple, we've been to Intel. We're just going around stalking all of the Tech Valley companies. And we skipped out on Tesla because it was in the opposite direction. We're back near our RV in this huge fog, misting, cold Seattle weather, even though it's San Francisco. This is actually called San Bruno. And this building that we're walking beside right here, that would be YouTube. We're just taking a walk up here. We didn't write to them or email them or anything to see if we could get inside. But for now, we're just taking a picture here in front of the sign. Our RV resort is only 10 minutes from here. And it's funny because if you go 10 minutes north or 10 minutes south, you're out of this fog cover and it's much nicer. It's sunny, it's warm. But here, like even the security guards outside, they're all bundled up. And it just looks like winter here in the middle of July.
They have beanies and gloves and everything.
Yeah.
Jackets.
Yeah, these people seriously look like they're bundled up and a snowstorm's coming. And I mean, it feels that way out here too. So it's crazy to think that YouTube was just 10 minutes from where we're sleeping. Aubrey says, I just felt rain on me, and she's getting mist on her face. Okay, so we just took all of our pictures, and now we're gonna show you the famous, well, I don't even know if it's famous because I've never seen it before. The famous YouTube green plant wall. There's even YouTube security cones. That's funny. Across the street from YouTube is the Walmart corporate headquarters for e-commerce. And I didn't think there was any Walmart headquarters outside of Arkansas, but there is. Here in expensive San Francisco. Right across the street is an old beat up Carl's Jr.
Same color scheme.
Oh, yes, that's true. And across the street is one more YouTube building here in San Bruno. Does this look funny carrying a camera in front of YouTube? It must be pretty normal.
Are you walking kind of big on that?
I don't know, we might. It's really cold out here. 30 minutes ago we were just in warm 70-degree air. Yeah. Now it's like 50, windy and wet. Oh, where are we again?
YouTube side.
Wow, this one's fancier. Look, if we take that piece, we will have the silver YouTube plaque. Let me go get a screwdriver real quick.
And forget to drive YouTube site. We'll just put it on a wall.
Yeah.
We'll put it on the wall? We are coming up on the third main building. This is 1000 Cherry. I could probably get a picture of all of us here. We're at the last building here, and then our truck is actually parked right over there underneath the highway. I think that's the main building right there. Might be the original building. Our tripod is broken, it's missing one leg, so I had to put it on the ground and put my phone under it and balance it. And then we get all lined up to take the picture, and the timer's counting down. Isaac gets up and walks towards the camera to look at it. So we had to redo it all, and he started crying. Those are some of the things that happen as we're out here trying to document everything. Everything may look easy, but it's not. Security approached us on the last building there. He wouldn't give us any information as far as what building is open to visitors and where the lobby is. All the security guards were all very like, it's policy, policy, policy. So Google seemed a little bit more friendly, which is weird because they're all the same. Google had people standing outside where you could ask questions and they would tell you where to go and what you could do. Apple was cool too. There was a guy there that answered all of our questions, and they had a cafe and all that good stuff. But here it's a little different. I don't know why. Maybe they have their reasons for that. And he said they weren't fully back to work yet either. So maybe they're just more secure because there's less people and things are more vulnerable with less people. So we walked down the road. We found this really cool ship here right down the road from YouTube. I don't know. I think we're in west.
Okay.
Yes.
Stop you right here.
Oh, you're driving the boat. Malia's on the back watching for traffic. How's it looking back there, Malia?
I'm going down to the... Oh no, nobody's steering!
Oh, I got it. Okay, I'll get it back on track. I'm trying. Oh, there's an iceberg ahead. We're going down like the Titanic.
I'm sinking!
I got you. I'll never let go. I'll never let go. Come back. I'm trying to save you. It is so cold out here, you can see your own breath. I can't believe just down the road it was in the 70s. It's even got the little sails like an actual sailboat.
Come down!
Okay. Let me walk across the bridge that probably can't hold my weight. Whoa! Yes? Everything is wet here. Don't go across the slippery bridge. It's so misty and wet here. I slipped really bad twice. YouTube is literally right there on the other side of the tree. Okay, what's down here, buddy? Wow, this is so cool. It's like a little picnic table. Oh, I'm sitting down. I'm sitting on a leaf right now.
I'm so hungry.
I don't think this ship has any food.
I know where the food is.
Oh, hi, mate.
Hello.
How are you? Are you the captain?
Yes.
We need food.
Okay, what food would you like?
Any food. We'll eat fish if they're below the boat.
Oh yeah, I'll go up there and fish.
Okay, thank you. Make it quick, okay?
I'm gonna need to swim. Bye.
Bye. Remember, the water's only 52 degrees. The table even has cup holders.
Hi. Here you go.
Thank you.
Here, where are you? Here you go.
Drop him a fish.
Thank
Oh, he caught it. Eat it. Oh, good job, buddy. That was a good catch. The San Francisco airport's right here, but you cannot see the planes because of the fog. It is too cold here. I can't believe it's July right now. This is the SS Commodore.